Why do you think that is, that
Hmm.
it is so tricky to measure?
I think it's tricky to measure because, depending on where you sit, like EB sits in several different departments. It could be in internal comms, it could be in TA or HR, or if that's looped in together, that makes it fun too. Or it could sit, within marketing and branding. So it does make for an interesting setup. But then, having said that, it really depends what leadership values in terms of metrics. If you sit in marketing, hey, you're going by the typical marketing standards. Well, so that's where I see where this poll is very telling, where social engagements is key. If it sits within TA, it's a combination of social engagement, ATS traffic, career page traffic, and then the 16% are there for quality of traffic. That tells me that person or that program is a little more detailed, where they're diving deep into that. Because if you get in there, then it's okay. Hey, you want to know, why are we, is our branding working? Why are we using specific sources? Is it actually yielding a strong ROI? But again, going back, it depends where you sit, and I think that's where it's convoluted. It's not where it should be, but until I think this is several years down the road where we decide, okay, this is where EB should be, like one department versus the other. But I don't think it takes away from the function at all.
Yeah, and that's a great way of kind of explaining it and really breaking it down and even tying it back to the answers that we're seeing here. And I know that you also mentioned it's about aligning with leadership, right? And one of the things that have come up in a lot of the conversations that we've had, either with existing clients or potential clients, that the budgets that they have for employer branding don't always actually align with what the importance that senior leadership is putting on it, right? So there's a
Hmm.
lot of pressure to build out a brand, right? But that can be with anything that involves marketing. It can be expensive to do that. And so I can definitely understand when you're saying it has to be aligned properly. And then, we look at other things. Everything has been impacted by the past year, 2 years with the pandemic, right? It's had a huge, we've heard about the great resignation. There's been so many different things that have happened